Hello everybody, I'm Moldy, and this is Salt and Sacrifice once again. In the last episode, we learned the truth about all the marked inquisitors, about how they've been created through some horrible, blasphemous ritual. And we also took out the icon of pandemonium here in the Citadel of Sky and got ourselves the essence of Sky. And now we should be able to climb all the way up the imperfect shrine and finish the game. But first, doesn't look like there's anything up here on top of the Citadel of Sky. Just a place where you'd go chasing a mage off to so you can stab him in his little mage hole and end his suffering. Now, right here. Here's a good spot to land and reflect on how I shattered my ankles coming back down from there, all to get nothing. And you, turn your ass on. And you are a chest. A treasury chest with a shimmering bud. I will be sure to jam that all up inside of my flask so I can have one extra drink going into the final battle. That's gonna be super nice. One extra drink to keep me from dying. Essence of Sky, open this damn ass door for me. And here we are in the imperfect shrine. It's just a quick trip back to Partner's Vale first, though, cause I got shit that I wanna do there. And there's my flask. Oh shit, I had 2 shimmering buds. That would explain why I thought I had 10 drinks, but I didn't have 10 drinks. I just forgot to do one of the goddamn upgrades. Well, shit. Don't I feel like a big stupid asshole? Anyway, back to the Elder Cops we go. We got an imperfect shrine we need to climb up. And up in there is where we will end the game. Final boss is at the top of that shrine, son. We smack his shit. We do what needs to be done, and then the world will be saved or destroyed, depending on the choice we make. Now let me just open all these goddamn doors. This is how I got in here in the first place. I need to climb higher. Higher we climb so that we can open up them doors and slap a few bitches along the way. There's some people who need a slapping, and we're probably gonna run into them because people just be all up in your face about being bitches all the time now, don't they? There's that door opened. And right up in here. That's how they get you. They make sure you gotta have both of those essences to open the damn doors. There we are. Of course, some speedrunners have probably figured out a way to glitch their way around those doors, skip those keys and all that shit. And you know what? Let's drop that ladder too. I'm taking this. I just want to have it. Having a little extra pocket clutter brings me some measure of comfort in these trying times. The gods demand sacrifice. Their third, their due. This cannot be truncated. One believed he could end the cycle, become the sacrifice. Arrogant, came from the mountains, from Dreadstone Peak. Became a vessel for the gods' wrath. Overflowed, spilled. Arrogant, a mortal against the gods. Yes, arrogant, a mortal against the gods. Now we got a little more climbing to do, because this shrine goes up pretty high. Oh, look, here you are again. There is a husk atop this place, mortal like you, a sylvan from the mountains. This shrine has a purpose, and his will was to subvert it, to be a levy, steadfast against the waters of divine judgment. What mind this mortal possessed was destroyed long ago, scattered like ashes, scattered by the gods. When the mind broke, so too did the levy. The levy broke, and the flood consumed all. Interesting, very interesting. So where's this dude at? Well, I know he's at the top of this place, but how much further do I have to go? Am I there yet? I've been grapple hooking and climbing up all these ladders, and yet I have not reached the top. And now we're riding the winds and just... How much do you want me to do in this place? Sometimes it gets to be a little too much. Nice little beacon here. That's better. So, I'm a jump over here. You're just here to give me some more supplies is all. That's great, but I do have a surplus of valley herbs. I am in no danger of running out of those. The one at the top of the imperfect shrine is only a husk, but he now serves a purpose. From the ruins of his mind, a madness swells, spreading like miasma through the kingdom. Those who listen hear his whispers, but the voices are not his. Many are tempted to seek power. They follow the whispers, and their greed transforms them. And so mortals become vessels of divine wrath, mages. When you reach the top of the imperfect shrine, what will you do? Cut down the suffering sacrifice. And then what? The gods demand sacrifice. Yeah, the gods really want their sacrifice. Not sure why, though. They can't be content with us just existing. They gotta take, and take they shall. So you get down off that tree, the undone sacrifice. You be a big problem for the entire world right now, and I'ma need you to not be like that. And you certainly know how to use that scythe, I'll give you that. And now you're flinging bits of your crucify wood at me. That's just rude, man. Now, take some of that. There you go. Okie dokie. Throw an axe. Do your thing, you piece of metal on a stick that I go throwing at people. Okay, you got tree roots jumping out of the ground at me now. That's what that move is. Ouch. The shockwaves of your sheer, bulky manliness were too much for my frail little body to handle. There you go. He fights with wood. And a scythe, of course. The scythe is a given, but the power of wood, that is his true strength. And now, take that. I'm running over here now. And, you just... Yep. Okay, juice it on up. Ouch. That quick-ass scythe swing of yours. I ain't gonna... just... Okay, there we are. Ow, your ability to just turn on a dime mid-combo. That's a pain in all of my ass. Here, take some throwing axes. I know you like them. If you didn't like them, I wouldn't be hitting you with them. Now, just... Oh, he stepped on me. I ain't into that shit, man! Ooh, the twisty, spinny scythe slicey boop. That shit hurts. This dude hurt. He hurt a lot. But what you expect from the final boss of the game? He do have to be tough. It can't just be a quick little gimme and that's the end of the game. Though some games do that, where the final boss is a pathetic little turd who just serves to give you a nice little victory lap. Now, come on, let me... don't open with that, man! Just... There we go. And you jump over my shit like that. That's annoying. Now, let me just have a little breathing room here. Yep. You're fucking... wood. Too much wood for one man. I can only handle so much wood at once. And the kick. Those damn kicks. You got the kickity cacks. And, okay, wood throwing. I can handle the wood throwing, but when it jumps out of the ground, that's annoying. Now, there you go, throwing axes. That's the good shit right there. And, okay. Now, up. Earthwood from below. It cuts into my ass. They call them stalagmites because it might poke you in the ass. That's the way to remember it. The stalactite clings tight to the ceiling. The stalagmite might poke you in the ass. Now, there you go. Get your feet burned. And, alright. That could have gone a little better for me, but still, we're fine. We're dandy. I just bashed a shield into your kneecap. Do you like it? Do you like the kneecap shield strategy? Ouch. I don't like getting hit by a shockwave as you yank your scythe out of the ground. That shit be annoying. I'm coming over here now. Just drinking juice. Cause you are one mean son of a bitch. I can definitely figure out your patterns. Just don't do sudden moves like that. It's the sudden moves that I don't like, especially if they involve shockwaves that hit me while I'm behind ya. Now, cut your feet, cut your little leggy boys. Yep. The scythe hurts. The scythe hurts. Everything you do hurts. Can you just do things that don't hurt? How about hugs? Nice, non-painful hugs. Like something nice for somebody. You ever give somebody flowers? That shit's nice. But no, you gotta have those damn fucking splinters of wood coming at me like that. Now, up. No, there's the wood splinters from below. Up, pain, suffering. You weren't supposed to just jump over to me like that, buddy. There's the ground wood. Now I can just, I can take one of those, but I could also land a hit on you. Those hits that I land on you definitely help me some. They help me sleep at night. It's all a matter of making me feel good, buddy. Now just be still while I pelt your throwing axes. Okay. Now, alright, I can punish you when you do that little flip strike after your initial slam. Okay. Now, I'm gonna eat me some bloodberries. They taste good. They taste like blood. I like the taste of blood every now and then. Makes me feel like a vampire, even though I ain't. I ain't a vampire, but I like to pretend. Sometimes it helps me deal with the pain of having to be a marked inquisitor. Ouch. That damn scythe of yours. Everything you're doing needs to stop, especially your jumping over my fucking axes. Those axes need to find a target, and you are supposed to be that target. Don't just jump at me. Now, come on, boy, give me some space here. A little breathing room would be nice. Okay, that fucking hit me. Hey, I didn't even know I could parry you and hit you with those counters. That's super nice to know. Okay, that should not have hit me. That fucking shockwave. Just, okay. Now, alright, just give me a moment to breathe here. Alright, now, juice this time. Hey, no jumpy grabs. You know how I feel about jumpy grabs. I yelled very loud about it a few episodes ago. Now just... okay. Alright. If we can just stop doing that. No jumpy grabs. Jumpy grabs are forbidden. Now, I'm over here to grab my shit. Hey, I just said no jumpy grabs, asshole. You don't do that. You don't do that. And then that goddamn shockwave that shouldn't be able to hit me as I roll away, but it still does anyway. Oh, there's your jumpy grab. That shit that I keep telling you not to do, but you do anyway because you're a piece of dog shit. Stop with the jumpy grabs, okay? No jumpy grabs allowed. You don't get to do that. It's not allowed. Why is your fucking tree shit still happening when your scythe isn't in the ground? Gotcha now, you son of a bitch! Your suffering is over. Eesh, that's a nasty looking mouth. Okay. And now... climb, devour, do nothing. Yeah, we can walk around and do shit in the world still. Ooh, what you got over here? The Cerulean Tome of Fates. Great, so that's it. We could either sacrifice ourselves here by climbing the tree and keep Ultrastone Kingdom going until my body ends up like that dude's body and then the cycle repeats itself. Or we could devour the tree and just end the whole thing. Those gods want a sacrifice. Well, tough fucking shit, they ain't getting it! They ain't getting shit anymore! Yeah, fuck you, gods! Let's see what you have to say about this! Well, they are not happy. Clearly. I destroyed their tree and they immediately start raining fire down upon the land. Well, that is Salt and Sacrifice. The sequel to Salt and Sanctuary that's not quite as good, but they did do some interesting things. I loved how you could just hunt mages for materials to craft better weapons and armor. That's the sort of shit that keeps me so hooked on Monster Hunter. Though the worlds could have been more interconnected like they were in the first game, but still, it's fun. I'd say it's worth playing at least once. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Good.